This just in, the Australian dollar has reached 70 US cents this morning. It's the first time that's happened since 2023. So a few years ago now, as US markets continue to weaken, as we ready for CPI data in a few hours' time. Ryan Felsman, good morning to you. So how does that set the scene today?
Well, good morning, Pete. We have seen the US dollar at a 4-year low. We have seen some intervention in currency markets, particularly around the Japanese yen of late, and that's propelled the Aussie dollar to a 3-year high, as you mentioned, over 70 US cents. Also, we're expecting to see the Aussie market up today, so SPI futures are pointing higher by 38 points or 0.4%. If that does materialise, that would be the 4th consecutive day of gains, propelled higher by record high gold prices and a 3% lift in energy prices. We did see the Dow Jones, however, down by 409 points or 0.8% last night, weighed down by health insurers. We saw the Medicare insurer payments levy likely to increase only modestly by the Trump administration, and that weighed on United Health, and we saw that fall by 19.6% on the back of that. However, the S&P 500 index peak closed at a record high. It was up significantly by 0.4%. Tech shares rose by 1.4% ahead of mega cap earnings results. So we get the likes of Microsoft, Tesla and Meta Platforms results in the course of the next few days, along with Tesla. Also at the same time, we saw Corning shares up by 15.5% after announced a $6 billion deal with Meta Platforms around fibre optic cables. The oil price was up by 3% last night to $62.39 a barrel on that big freeze in the US, which is hindering production at the moment. Gold was at $5,082.60 an ounce. We saw iron ore down 0.1% to $106.03 a tonne. And as you mentioned, the Aussie dollar over 70 cents. We get the consumer price index today. Commonwealth Bank economists are forecasting a 0.9% increase in core inflation in the quarter. That would take the annual growth rate to 3.3%. Markets are pricing in a 60% chance of a rate hike next week, Pete.